We go! Alright. Robots asked to give ultimate advice. Hey, we saw this. We saw this newspaper. We got a whole day. We're doing a day again. Maybe we're doing a day again. That's not me. That's me. Alright. Elven burnout is real. Here's how to avoid it. Oh my god. I was reading the news today. I got so excited I inhaled spit and had to cough. And I saw the most incredible ad. It was one of those generally really trashy 30-day diet to burn fat ads. But it was entirely AI generated. The ad rotated out before I could screen cap it, and I'm so upset because it had incredible dishes on it, like tofu red sauce, Mexican turkey dinner. Mexican turkey dinner? Oh, and all the typefaces had that weird fucking wobbly uneven line weight that AI text has. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I'm so upset that I couldn't screen cap it. It was incredible. It was incredible. Meow? Okay. He's lying. He has eaten today. Alright, and image recognition tech confuses gnomes with dwarves. The fucking TSA. Good evening. I'm gonna ignore you and go on my phone for a bit. Hey. What's up, Georgie? Myrtle, I cannot imagine the absolute hell that 2 hours of looking in any given app store is at games. Okay, we have done this day already, so we're gonna recap a little, I guess. Guess we'll just put it on auto, 'cause we've been here. Unless the auto's slow. I do like the way the little arrow fills up as it's gonna go. That's a clever little bit of AI. AI? God. There is no well, there are clever algorithms out there. I will give them that. Alright, all ears, you wanna chat? I am a pal. Yeah, workplace issues aside, we've been here, man! Yeah, the fairies, apparitions, the spookiness. Your grandpappy, he had the ghosts. I wonder why I didn't save this day. I wonder if I didn't officially finish it. Alright, you know what? That'll save us enough time. Alright, so at that time, this is talking about his grandfather. He's living right across the street from the former town hall. Obvious reasons, couldn't walk far. So, it's a good location for him with all the veteran support nearby and all. Alright. Now, about that street. See? Grandpop liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, hated his bleak room. So, sometimes, go hang out with the street vendors in front of the place. All kinds of beings there, along with their pets from all walks of life. That's why I had a lot of stories about the craziest things. See? Street's name just came to my mind last night. You take a guess what it is? Bourne Street. Uh-huh. Wasn't called that before. That's why the whole thing didn't click for me straight away. Went through his files and it checks out. Bingo. You know what? He bought the lighter there. Wow, what a coincidence. Are you sure it's only a coincidence? Come on. Ain't no way they're just coincidences. Everything is lining up too perfectly if you ask me. What? You coming to breathe on the microphone? Okay, come here, meow man. Meow meow. I'm not turning the heat on for you. Someone, someone come explain the concept of seasons to this old man. 22 years and he doesn't understand that sometimes you don't have to turn the heat on because it's warm outside. He just wants to look at the fire so that he knows it's warm. Yeah, lie down. Stop breathing in the microphone. It was my team that found out about the vandalism before they dumped the whole case on me. Then my car was hit, out of everyone's. Then my luck started tanking. Broken mug, the fan, the black cat. Yeah, the black cat, the stinky guy. Yeah, I hear meowing and sneezing while he's just trying to monologue about his grandpops. There's tons of weird stuff happened in the past week alone, you see? Right. Then, one thing led to another. Bless you. He was chosen to lead the investigation. And tell me, who's in charge of the case? Me. Okay, yes, are we lying down now? Alright. Then there's the Banshee lady, your patron. Some information I wouldn't have thought of. The dead tree stuff, the fairy market. Information I wouldn't have even remembered on my own. And now, we know why I kept on losing my lighter, right? How were they not connected? Tell me. Well, if you list them all in order like that, I'm telling you, place is calling for me. This case is made for me. They picked the wrong guy. I'm real bad at dealing with spooks. Make me question everything I've known, you know? I always thought you're pretty good at handling ambiguity, officer. Not when it comes to supernatural stuff. Okay. This kitty cat. Okay. Alright, yes. You all curled up? Okay. What'll they do? Will they hurt us? Do they bring bad luck? Good luck? What's the truth? Who knows? Maybe you should take the day off and catch up on your sleep. Huh? What's that? Nothing. I need something to calm myself. Any suggestions? I'd say you should have some tea with no caffeine. Okay, not feeling all that great, so that sounds good. Make me some with ginger and lemon? With the red flower tea you have. Oh, you mean hibiscus. Yep, sugar on the side. Hibiscus, ginger, and lemon. Brewski. Zoop. Alright, we've already served in this drink before. Yeah, you got the anxiety. Da-da-da-da-da. Alright. We're dotting. Oh, that's right. His grandpa didn't like cops. His grandpa was so right for that. His grandpa was so right for that. Okay. Maybe I'll go check the stock, and I believe this is Renoa. Yeah. Miss Renoa! Welcome! Traffic's a mess. Construction. Alright. Cup of tea. Lemon. Touch of honey. Oh, I hate it. I hate tea with honey and lemon. I generally, just drink all my coffee and tea black. sweet, but well balanced with the lemon. And the slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Thank you. But yeah, after all these coffee talks, I did need to put some honey in some tea for my throat the other night. But I just did a peppermint tea and an ungodly amount of honey, so that was pretty good. After many years of life, determined I just kind of don't like the taste of honey. Oh, you're not pathetic, Renoa. You got cute freckles. We love you. She was inspired by a recording she heard of another banshee soprano, and now she's like, damn, I'm taking my shortcuts, all making connections and shit through Miss Rachel and Lucas and stuff. And then Lucas got drunk, lost in a park. She went and picked him up. She's like, damn, all these people got other people. I never had people. Midnight pie. Pie bar. I was betrayed. I was betrayed by Lucas, who went and got himself a drink somewhere else. Went and got himself a drink somewhere else. You know what, Renoa? It's your fault. You betrayed me. I'm the late night coffee shop. That's right, but then she calls me the best, so I forgive her. And she didn't get a drink, so Lucas is the only one who really betrayed me when you think about it. Yeah, I don't know about hibiscus blueberry mint pie. It might be good. I guess I'm trying to imagine, like, too much mint and too much pie. I'm such a, like, apple pie purist. I'm like, get out of here. Highfalutin fancy pies. Now that all the Sherry's have closed down, where am I even supposed to get pie? Unless I go all the way down to Pie Bar. Alright, here we go. Now we're actually to the new stuff. I don't know why it made me replay that day. Alright, Friday, September 29th, 2023. Where were we? Let's see. Alien sightings increase. Alright, 2023. September 29th. It's all Chikawa. At least it's pretty. Researcher responds over alleged Aldrey invasion. Dorfra Tech teams up with Golmix Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. Yeah. Anyone there? Oh, Mr. Bailey's, hi. Sorry, didn't hear you come in. How are you tonight? Oh, I'm all right. But you look pretty distracted. Penny for your thoughts? You can have them for free. Just pondering the hidden side of things. Different the world is under the surface compared to what we think it is. Nothing and no one is exactly what they appear to be. Funny. Just having similar thoughts on my way here. Yes, now that we spend so much time on social media, people believe we can be summed up in a picture or a sentence. Yeah, let's check our social media. One sec. Aw, Aqua. I'm very lucky to have people who's with me no matter what, and I won't take it for granted. Riona's on her normal schedule. Lucas got more sponsorship. That is a pretty cute picture, Lucas. Alright. Alright, Lucas. But it's not like that. It's not easy to know someone. Even if that someone's yourself. Especially if that someone's yourself. Sounds like we agree on this. We sure do. And it's been on my mind a lot in the past few days. Doesn't have anything to do with your wedding to Miss Lua? Got it in one. How are things on that front? A few days ago, we decided to take some time apart to think. That sounds ominous. No, I don't mean it like that. It wasn't a breakup, or even a break. Whew. Been through so much. There's no walking back on our relationship now. But sometimes you're together that you lose sight of the big picture, you know? I think I see what you mean. So, we decided to give each other a bit of space. Figure out what we really want out of our wedding. And, more importantly, out of our marriage. Ah, I see. You made any progress on that front? You want the short version or the long version? Well, always here for the full story. Alright, let's just get a cup of coffee and settle in for the long version. Go, Baileys, go. But I think I should order first. Yeah, sure thing. What can I make you tonight? Not feeling fussy. Anything warm would do. So, anything really. Yeah, makes sense. Got some herbal tea then. Hibiscus? Butterfly pea? Butterfly pea or hibiscus sounds great. With milk and honey, please. Sure, let's do a pretty little blue drink. Ah, the Dreamin' Blue. There you go. Hope you like it. Oh, thanks. Oh, this is so nice. Brings me way back. You know, I'm not really in touch with my family anymore. Oh, so I'm sorry about that. Ah, don't be. I don't even miss them most of the time. In the end, just a random bunch of people. And we don't have much in common. It's good that you've learned about yourself, Mr. Baileys. I think so too. Just one person I miss, but I've been missing her a while now. Ah, someone who passed away, I'm guessing? Exactly. Spot on again. I used to have a very close relationship with my great-great-aunt. When I was little, my parents fought all the time. Still remember in my bones how that made me feel. Fear that one of them or both of them would walk away and abandon me. Bit ironic in hindsight, but then it was many years ago. Yes, it's quite normal for a little child to care about their parents, no matter who they are or how they behave. That's true. Anyway, spent almost all my evenings curled up in a ball in my room, trying hard not to listen to all the shouting. Except when my gran came to visit. Not that her being around prevented the fighting, mind you. Elven High Society's amazing at keeping up appearances. Except in front of family. But she got into how it made me feel. So she went out of her way to take the sting out of it. She'd keep me company and bring me a cup of herbal tea. Milk and honey in it. Drinking this now with you? Feels a lot like family again. Sounds like she was a perceptive person. Truly was the best of them, till she got sick. How did that happen? I thought elves didn't get sick. Yeah, I thought elves didn't get sick and were immortal. Ah, see? That's part of elven disinformation. Elves don't get sick with your little run-of-the-mill colds. But they do get big, bad diseases like everyone else. Not uncommon for us to die from them. Except there's this assumption in elven society that if you live the right sort of life, you'll pass away peacefully in your bed. So, that's what families say most of the time when someone dies. Incidentally, that also means they need to pretend everything is fine until the very last moment. So that's what they did to my aunt. Basically shut her in during the last few weeks. That sounds really awful. Did manage to visit her. She put on a brave face, but it was clear she wasn't happy. And she wasn't happy before that either. Well, at least she had you. It must have been little consolation, but yeah, glad I was able to be with her. I think I came very close to being trapped with those people. I'm pretty sure she would have hated that for me. A little part of me hopes she'd be proud of me right now. Oh, I'm certain she would be. Thanks. Here you are, letting me blab on again. That's more than fine. But do you think growing up among conflict might explain why things are, well, a bit difficult to work out sometimes between you and Lua? Definitely think that's part of it. In fact, oh, hey, Neil. Hey, Amanda. Here, one sec. Let me go warm up my coffee, and then we'll continue this. Gotta have the liquid if I'm gonna start yelling out like Amanda. Topped off my coffee and then tried to leave it on the counter over there. Alright. What's up, Silver? Okay. Alright. Back in our chair. And hi. I don't think we've met before. I'm Silver. I'm Bailey's. Nice to meet you. And I'm guessing you're Amanda? We are! But you do not appear to be a hive. How did you? Lua told me she ran into you a week or so ago. Oh, the perp. Nice earthling we met on our first night here. That is a satisfactory explanation. And so, are you her date? I'm a little more than that. I'm her fiancé. Truly! Hell yeah, Amanda. Amanda, #1 shipper. Amanda's out here making love happen. Fiancé is a successful outcome of dates with a 0.013p probability. Congratulations on your excellent odds actualization. Hell yeah. That's right, Amanda. That's right. Living the dream over here. Thank you. Now, Cafe Offspring. We are wishing for a drink. Cafe Offspring? How'd you acquire that new title? Alright. Sounds like something I shouldn't prod too hard. Never mind me. Yeah, you were about to order, Amanda. We were. And what we wish for is a memorable parting experience. Ah, I suspected something like that. Last visit in a while, huh? That is accurate. No, Amanda! Amanda, you can't leave us! Almost. We are quite satisfied with the outcomes of our mission. Did you do it? Did you successfully wingman? Oh man, did she wingman? No, sounds like there's a story there. But first, tell me, what sort of experience you after? We wish to have something we have never had before. Time to get creative then. Yes! Take care not to reuse any ingredient you've served us in the past. Oh, damn. What have we not given Amanda? Huh. Don't think we've given Amanda any chocolate. What if we did like Choco Mint? Let's see if it gets a name. Hey, mint chocolate. It's not a name, but I don't think we've given it to him. Is it new, Amanda? Yes! This is at least 56.941% different from anything else we've experienced. We are, as Earthlings would express, delighted! Amanda, you're a delight. According to our calculations, this is our 39,846 new experience since arriving on Earth. That's quite a lot. Perhaps, however, most of them were rather insignificant in nature. What about this one? This one is in the 99th percentile of significance. Is that good or bad? She means it's very significant. Right, Amanda? Very much so. We enjoyed this place, and we will miss it. That's... don't mind me. Getting a bit emotional here. Anyhow, trust the agent gave you no more trouble? That one was quite close, actually. We had a little brush with the authorities, you see? Yeah, Lua mentioned that. Made her really angry. She's still seething when she came home that night. Please tell her I'm grateful for that. Well, Agent kept looking into things even after his second visit here. The scariest thing was when he came by to my cafe. Or what he thought was my cafe. Really feared he was onto us, but apparently he just enjoyed the chat we had here the other night. That's what he said anyway. I don't know if that was true, but when he saw the cafe wasn't open yet, he ended up leaving and hasn't shown up since. That's a relief. Yes, we have thought on it for a while, and we have decided we do not care for that sort of excitement. Not if it makes our siblings so sad. Go away, News. Eh. Oh. How am I supposed to keep up on my social media notifications if I got too many new drink notifications? Oh, pumpkin spice is a band. I thought it was just, okay. Escaping bloodlines, experiencing life one color at a time. Oh, that's hipster as fuck, bro. Oh, you've really gotten the hang of emotions now, haven't you, Amanda? Thank you, Offspring. If that is the case, we are content. That means our mission is well and truly accomplished. Did you come here specifically to pick up Earthling emotions? No, we came here for the purposes of general Earthling research. But it appears to us now that emotions are one of its most interesting aspects. We will be submitting you call it an academic paper. Uncontrolled stimuli and reflexive neural patterns. Deep level communication in hive versus non-hive species. Wow. That's how you know it's serious research. I don't even understand the title. Amanda always was the brains in the family. That wasn't your only mission though, Amanda, right? If you're leaving, does that mean... Yeah. Pearl and I did go out on a date. Oh, right, you're looking for love, aren't you? I am. I was, I think. Think I may have found it. Wait, wasn't the first date a really short time ago? Just a couple of days. But I've been waiting a while, and I really think this is it. When I took up this mission from the Hive, when I came to Earth, during this entire process when I changed and changed, what I was hoping was that someone would see me for who I am. I really think she does. Oh, that's so great, but I'm curious. Doesn't being in a hive provide the experience of feeling seen? It does and does not. In fact, we hope that is something our research might improve. The hive sees thoughts and desires honestly, but it is not able to communicate the reasons for these desires, the emotions, as it were. We do not dwell on those, nor will we start to do so in excess. But it seems to us now that they may be worth conveying. At least, to some extent. Yeah, what Amanda said is a part of it. I was unaware of my emotions when I first came to Earth. And I was really bad at communicating them clearly to others. Some ways I still am. It'll always be harder for me to grasp them than for most people. But when I started to understand them, I was fascinated and scared. Which is not an uncommon experience, I think. It's really not. Requires a good deal of courage to look at your emotions honestly. Certainly requires some time. And even more time to find someone who can look at them with you. Not get scared and take them as they are. Someone who can see you clearly and kindly. It is a precious thing when that happens, huh? A rare and beautiful thing. Has that been your experience with Lua? Definitely has. Almost forgot how much it mattered, too. Lucky I have good friends who reminded me of that. Oh god, not the solid eye contact with me. Just... Sorry to interrupt your goodbyes, you guys, but... Zalgog, I'd like to officially invite you to a little surprise ceremony. Which take place 3 days hence. Hell yeah, Amanda gets it! That's some answers indeed. Yeah. Taking a little time to think really cleared our heads. Got bogged down in the details. And in our own insecurities, to be honest. Decided to make it simple again. Everybody loves a fuck it elope-like decision. No fuss, no massive expense, nothing like that. Just us and our closest family members. Whether we got him at birth or chose him ourselves. I'm touched. You know you mean a lot to the two of us, as does this place. Speaking of which, I also have Hyde's invitation here. A special invitation card for a certain someone. Well, Hyde and Gale's invitation, seeing as that's his obvious +1. Would you give it to him when you see him? Oh, it would be an honor. Silver, Amanda, I don't have a card for you, but you're in the cafe family as well, so I'm sure Lua didn't mind. Would you like to join us for the party? A party! This is our first experience being invited to a party. It is 99.99% pleasant and 0.001% disappointing we have to refuse. Appreciate the offer, Baileys. But sadly, we're leaving Seattle tomorrow. Aw, really? That's more sudden than I expected. You going back to space then, Amanda? Not yet. We are going on an adventure. That sounds exciting. It really is. Amanda and I are taking a trip through the country. Maybe even a bit further if we get time. We're basically going to be tourists. Tourist is such a fascinating concept. Although our sibling explained it to us multiple times, we still find it hard to comprehend. We always thought that traveling must have a mission, a purpose. But it seems that tourism is traveling with no other purpose than traveling, which is in essence circular reasoning. May well be, but still a lot of fun. In fact, I'd say that's the real purpose of tourism. Have fun, relax, see beautiful things. Enjoy life, you know? Enjoyment as a purpose. That is new to us, but we are 99.999% excited to try it out. So am I. Never been out of Seattle since I arrived. You sent us a postcard from New York, sir. False. Guess I was afraid I wouldn't blend in. I'd have to restart everything from scratch. But, knowing that you're here, and I always had a place to return where I'll feel home, well, that makes me a lot less nervous. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. You chuff, little alien man. I think I should order a drink. Oh, of course, what can I make ya? What we getting today, man? I'd like it to reflect the spirit of our upcoming adventure. But I'm also in the mood for something sweet and soothing. So, sweet and soothing, but with an adventurous kick. Yes, that's exactly right. How about some hot chocolate with something extra to make it fun? Ha, I'd love that. Hot chocolate with some sweetness and some spice would be amazing. Alright, what we taco? Some sweetness and some spice. Is that the cinnamon add sweetness? Yeah, let's do choco cinnamon. See what we get. Now they'll match because I made Amanda the mint chocolate. Let's see if he likes it. What is this swill? Ah, what is this swill? First trip across the country is a big deal. Except he sent us a postcard from New York at the end of the last game. Okay, that was quite the dramatic pause. I really want to know what you're going to say now. You guys seem to lead interesting lives. Oh, no, not at all. I think I'm quite a boring person. With a secret society and an alien background. That's true, some of my life circumstances are a bit unusual, but this particular thing is very commonplace. I Our sibling is excited because his date will be joining us. And in fact, we must be fair and acknowledge that we may have misjudged her based on her lack of facial symmetry, although Pearl's features are 9.231% different from left to right. We agree with her movie analysis, 99.999%. Hey, hold on. Amanda, you've met Pearl and you talked about movies? And now she's joining you two on a holiday? How did any of that happen? We watched Orc Westerns together all last night. Pearl likes them a lot as well. You don't exactly sound thrilled. Fortunately, she also likes space travel operas. Haha, I see. Learning couple compromises the hard way. Suppose so. Well, glad to hear that she's met Amanda and they get along. Does that mean she also knows where you're from, Silver? She does. In fact, I told her about that on our first date. Wow, that's very brave. Hard to put yourself out there under any circumstances. To reveal something so vulnerable to someone you've just met and are starting to like. Takes guts. You're kind, but I don't think so. Be honest, I hadn't planned it that way. I know that not everyone would be open-minded about me. So, wasn't sure I'd say anything to Pearl that night, but as we were talking, I was so happy to learn more about her, about who she is. And I realized that I didn't want her to have an incomplete picture of me. My past is a part of me. My goal is to find someone who sees me for who I am. She needs to know about that too. And, in the end, that was the right decision. Well, I will say, if she heard your story, that changed how she viewed you. And she wouldn't have been worth your time anyway. That's fair. But still, even knowing that, I admire you a lot. Truth is, this is a bit of a strange thing to say. Proud of who I become, and I want the people I love to be proud of me too. What is proud? Proud is... Well, for yourself, I think it's when you start to be satisfied with what you're achieving. Especially if you have to fight to get there. And for others, it's when you think of someone you care about. Consider who they are and the way they're acting. And it just fills you with joy. We see! Then we are definitely proud of you. Aww, Amanda. You two really are a sweet family. Oh, and so are you and Miss Lua, Mr. Baileys. True, chosen families can also rock. When we met Pearl, we came to a conclusion. There's no difference in nature or expression between a family you are born with and a family you acquire by choice. Both demand work and understanding. There may be minute differences in the specific process, but the bond appears to be 99.999% similar. So it is. Well, we should probably get going. Yes, we must go pack. First time I see someone get excited about that specific part. What Amanda really means is that I must pack. Well, she analyzes the Earthling ritual of folding shirts, rolling up socks, and so on. Precisely! This is further information for our research. We are thrilled. Good luck, Silver. Indeed. Do enjoy your trip, both of you. I hope you'll tell us all about it when you're back, Silver. I will. Good night to you two, then. I love Amanda's little finger guns. Hasta la vista, strangers. Orc westerns. Ah, bye to you too. Hell yeah. Aw, now we're Amandaless. Is it even worth seeing where the rest of the game goes? Oh, speaking of which, would you like to hold some party or after party for your wedding here? I know it's not a very large space, but perhaps. Whether we'd like it, we'd love it. Honestly, I didn't want to impose. But no place that could be a better fit. And I don't mind, it's not very large. It's gonna be a small, cozy wedding. So this is perfect. Ah, it's settled then. Ah, I was gonna be over the moon when I tell her. In fact, I'm gonna go tell her right now. That's an exciting prospect. Oh, it really is. Thanks again. You're like a guardian angel for us. And on that note, I'm off. Good night. Later, bro. More like a guardian hive mind. Good night, Mr. Baileys. I've been an alien this whole damn time. September 30th, 2023. Nekomimi driver crashes truck filled with catnip, suspected DUI. UFO previously spotted by Space Guard fighters, a very determined hot air balloon. ZXX20 virus vaccine booster ready for distribution. Oh, hello, Miss Aqua. Don't mind me. Take an easy day because self-care is important. Tell my wife she needs to embrace her mistakes. She gave me a hug. Yeah, what do you want, Rocco? What do you want? What do you want, girl? I got you. I got you. Of course I can make you a cup of chai. We have any chai recipes? It's the green tea. Yeah, we got the tea milk cinnamon. What if I do just like tea, cinnamon, ginger? No. I love a ginger chai. Trash. Is just tea, milk, cinnamon gonna make the chai? Yeah. Careful, it's hot. Let me remake y'all's fucking drinks sometimes. Yeah, I know, I fucked up your storyline last time too. Oh, right. It's just, I've been busy working on my game. Ah, I see. How's it going? It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage. I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going? Oh, that. I rejected it, of course. There's no saving it, really. Which is a shame. I truly like their games. But with all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on us small developers. The scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all that. That's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you. Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But, I don't know. Yeah? Actually, I tried negotiating with them, because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay? Okay. But, as I expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted they're doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer. And I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms. Whew. Doesn't sound like good faith to me. Right? Considering the unfair conditions they're expecting me to accept. They could have at least been polite about it. I doubt they care, though. Yeah. What's up? Nothing. Is it about Myrtle? Oh. Well, sort of. We haven't talked much since our little argument. Only checking in here and there. Oh, damn. Lesbian breakups. I'm going to a tech mall so I can look for parts to upgrade my PC. Oh? Yeah. I hope I'll get a good deal there. I wish Myrtle would apologize, though. For treating me as if I'm totally clueless. If she did, I could ask her to help me pick the right parts now, you know? But I know I was in the wrong, too. I wasn't being clear with my words, with my anxiety talking and all. But I already told her I'd reject the contract, right? Yeah, I heard you say that. She should have tried to listen a bit. Sorry to hear you're having a hard time. It's fine. No, it was just bad timing. Well, clearly you care about each other, though. So, you two will make up eventually. I'm sure of it. Yeah. Thanks. That cheers me up a little. Anytime. I suppose I better go now so I can shop around as long as I want. Maybe I'll go get something nice for myself, too. Like what? Maybe a new bolster? My current one is no longer firm. Ah, I see. Well, hope you have a good time. Me too. Thank you. I'll see you later. Take care. Let's see. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Hendry! Oh, and Gale. Oh, well, hello, gentlemen. Hey. Nice seeing you here, Hendry. How goes it? Oh, good, good, good. See, you're doing good, too. As usual. What do you want to drink, Hendry? It's on me. No, that won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later. So, what'll it be? You first. You sure? Okie dokie. I'll have one STMJ, please. Alright. Never remember what's in that. Milk, ginger, honey. Brewski. You've been served. On STMJ coming up. It smells so nice. Spot on. Thanks, Zelgog. Oh, you're very welcome. And how about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Some with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what'd you recommend? Anything for your new tea lineup is fine. Oh, I see you have a new selection. Yes, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try Tejan Rosella. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar. It's ginger steeped with roselle buds. Anything else in it? Well, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. I'll try it then. Tejan Rosella. I did make someone. Yeah, hibiscus, ginger, honey. Rude. It is lovely. Now let's give him the invitation to make sure we get it out there. Bam! What's this? Oh, it's Bailey and Lua's wedding invitation. Really? For Hyde. Oh. The date is really soon. Could you please pass it along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be here? Okay, sure. Thank you. What do you think, Hendry? Does it look any good? Uh-oh. It looks about right. Smells good too. Try it. Yep, it's pretty good. Glad I passed your impromptu test. So, what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Something happened, didn't it? You can say that. I think the officer is coming too, by the way. As for me, just glad my fury's over. You okay, though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? Get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. Feel it in my bones. Time is a harsh mistress, as they say. Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though. Why not? You know my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh? I mean, compared to my prime, 50 years ago. I'm kidding. Truth is, body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, is that so? Yep. Soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. Harder to get up the morning after all that. Like today. I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. No? It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Well, lucky for you. Ginger is great for sore muscles. Yeah. Oh, Georgie here? Yep. Hey, folks. Man of the hour. Hiya, Georgie. What'd I miss? Some very important weather talk. Oh, that's so. Sounds like I missed a ton then. How am I? You're talking about my case. Well, I don't even know where to begin. Hendry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? No? What are we talking about? Ah, you should have primed him before I got here. My bad. My defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gala mentioned it. Excuses, excuses. I'll help explain it to Hendry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. So, trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with the case. That's a lot to take in. Anything new happened since? Well, I tried something. Earlier last night, I went there in a decoy car, not in uniform, playing the role of a hard-working citizen needing an affordable parking spot. You know, I don't think I've ever seen you without your uniform. Yeah, me either. Really? Well, the day I come here without my uniform, probably be the day I'm no longer a cop. That'd be surprising. I'm kidding. This job is for life. Anyway, plan was to park the decoy there and hide. So I did. And I waited. For how long? Don't know. Huh? Honestly, I have no idea. Felt like 15 minutes. But turned out it's 3 hours. Unless my watch was broken, that is. Huh. That's really strange, isn't it? I reckon it's just one of those days that feels a lot faster than it is. It sounds a bit extreme for that. Well, it happened. Anyhow, after waiting for a while, I saw them. The 2 lights I told you about before. They stopped at the side of the decoy car, and their lights went off after a minute. So, I got a good look at them, and I realized I know them, I think. What? Or I could confirm they saw me. And they ran away immediately. Went to chase after them, but I couldn't catch up. They were fast! Or maybe I just need to hit the gym more. Shame. Wow. So, what did you do next? Well, after waiting some more, I went home. Planning to check out their place to confirm my suspicions. You know them that well? I guess you could say that. I'll do it tomorrow. Why not right now? Because they're not open, silly. And if it's really them, they won't be going anywhere. Huh. At any rate, the sooner I close this case, the better. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghosts involved. Still, truly something else. Yeah, what a night it must have been. It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No, nothing. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Oh, no. I think I have to go now. Didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush off. See y'all again next time? Yeah, sure thing. Safe trip. Aw, nice seeing you again, Hendry. Take care. Whoosh. Well, bye, kitty man. Let me move over there. Let me just slide in a little closer. You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. One espresso for me, please. Hell yeah, the coffee special. Coffee coming right up, baby. Coffee. Coffee. There's your espresso, officer. I gotta... Whatcha? Ooh, we up into 3 with him. Hell yeah. Well, what's your plan after this? Other than talking to him? Guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word going around, cars are being messed up here. That's kind of expected though, isn't it? No point in adding to the citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history. Yeah, you're right. Nothing like rumors. Without being stopped, they'll just spiral out of control. Well, time to leave, I guess. Duty calls? Something like that. Suppose I'll do the same. It's quite late after all. Thanks for listening to us. The Old Men Ramble. Pleasure is all mine. You do be a bunch of rambling old men. Alright. Alright, you take care, Georgie. You have a good night, Gala. Ha 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 ha. Safe trip, you two. Get out of here, you crazy kids. The Grink. He was there. October 1st, 2023. What fine Chikawa activities were we embroiled in? Goodness gracious. All the way to October. Scrolled back too far. October 1st. I got an Igglybuff in Pokemon Sleep. So I had to record his cute animation. Alright, vegan food on the rise. Gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Box office movie High Weapon hits astonishing 2 billion worldwide. What Generation Z really wants. An independent study. Salgog! Miss Rachel? Oops. Sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it. Oh, congratulations! Done what? The music I'm making with AJ. Yeah, I told you about it last time, remember? Oh, yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you? Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff? Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, your direction has already changed a lot, so... Huh? Never mind that. Let's just play it, quick! What do you think? I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart latte, wasn't it? Oh, that's right. You composed the melodies? With Theramie, yeah. So like, I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you'd expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love's beginning. You're thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going. Until you get to the point where you decide to confess. Think I see where you're going with this. Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs the perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it? Nora would curdle, yeah. Hehe. That's a really interesting take on the name. Just one thing I'm wondering about. What is it? This is supposed to be your new single. Wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice? Yeah, I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way? Just fine. Business as usual. Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night? Hendry? Yeah, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually. Okay, that's good to know. Why do you ask? He didn't reply to my texts last night. So, yeah, I wondered what he was doing. Ah, I see. You two not see each other often? What do you mean? Yeah, I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof after all. Ah, what a surprise. I thought you'd have been raring to move out the time you turned 21. Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know. He's becoming forgetful too, so yeah, I'm a little bit worried. Understandable. Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know. None of our extended family even lives in the States. So, as much as he's been a Nyag my whole life, feel like I should watch over him for now. Right. Oh, hello, welcome. What's up? Oh, Renoa. Good evening to you. Yeah, Renoa. Fancy meeting you here. Ah. Hello. Oh, how are you? Sorry, just a second. All right. Huh. Is she all right? I'm not sure. Well, yeah, I'll just get a drink first. Right, what'd you like? Yeah, have a cup of milk, please. The milky, milky, milk, milk. Milk. There you go, cup of warm milk. Thank you. What's up? Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. But it's nothing special, so don't worry about it. Miss, are you alright? No. I think I'm sad? Oh no. What's wrong? Oh, don't cry. That's right, Noah, what's wrong? I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, Miss? No, my apologies. I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts? Of course! Let it all out! Ah, Miss Rachel's right. Feel free. We're just gonna boogie. After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Zalgog and the regulars of this coffee shop, I've gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things. Huh? And what makes it more troubling is Is that likely my ignorance was on purpose? Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean? Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it, and I gratefully respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also, though I do not fully understand his content, he is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I am aware that that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. Put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation. Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right? I've been trying, yes. But have I been trying my best? That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid. Afraid? I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education. And for the simple fact of what I am, I'm truly fine with all that. I really am, because all of it's a pain I'm already familiar with. Perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to new pain all over again. Just might be. Might be difficult. Miss. I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to. Shh. Just bop. Would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house. But Dalgog insists, right? Right. Come on. You can't turn us down. What was the pie you ate the other day? The blueberry hibiscus mint pie? Did you like it? I did. Quite a lot, actually. And I'll make something special just for you. Could you tell me its flavor profile? Give me a moment. The blueberry was very sweet and fresh. The crust was buttery. The flavor was enhanced by the tartness of hibiscus and the herbal coolness of mint. Just a very sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint. Alright. Never had the notification in here before. Good stuff. Oh, we got Rachel's. We got Rachel's like favorite. Love my family, cats, milk, and you. Adorable. I love you too, Rachel. Look at what Myrtleish did. Sneakily taking my super serious gaming face while playing Super Brawl Pals 2. That is so cute. Adorable. Adorable. Alright. hibiscus. So we want the other primary to be honey and some mint. Alright, let's see if this is right. Surely this will have a name then. Berry blue hibiscus pie. Oh, that is a cute way to garnish a cup of tea. One pie in a cup coming up. Wow, that's so extra. It kind of is, isn't it? But it's so pretty, thank you. It really is. Well done. Are you really serving a warm pie filling to your customer? It's not pie filling. I make fruit cordials with honey. And I just happen to have the blueberry one on hand. Sure. It's not pie filling, trust me. It's not. It's nice. Thank you. You're very welcome. Does that mean we got her last? Did we get her last level? Hell yeah, we did. Favorite things? Wagner, Puccini, Vivaldi, Mozart. Oh, ho, 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 ho. What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. Driving force behind everything I've done up to this point. Well, what was it? Huh? Your driving force before you started questioning it. Well, I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind. You know, it doesn't have to be opera, right? Pardon? Reaching that goal can be done in a lot of ways, like politics. Huh. You're not wrong, but... That was just an example, jeez. But, yeah, I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it? My heart trembles for the opera. That's why I wish to pursue it, as long as I'm able. However, I believe it's also time for me to consider expanding my horizons. Well, I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain. Yeah, I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. Yeah, I have always believed in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you gonna do now? I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer. Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently. Why does that name ring a bell? Oh, wait! You know him? Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomochill. It's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for? I was offered a spot on his new show. Well, he's still unsure of the format. His aim is to elevate underrated talents. Showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront. I see. So, what if you rejected his offer? Call him. Huh? Or text him. Tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it? I'm not sure it'd be his loss necessarily. Just do it. Text him. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Okay. Who can turn down Rachel? Look at this cuteness. He responded. What did he say? He told me to stay here. Because he's coming here soon. Huh. Huh. Hmm? Does he live, like, nearby or something? No, not really. But seems he had some things to do around here. Yeah, I see. What a great coincidence. Ah, that means he can clear things up in person. You're right. Thank you for giving me the courage, Miss Rachel. Just call me Rachel, will ya? All right. Although I regret my one-track mindset. I cannot say it's been entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in the commune. Commune? We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we would all work together, like gears in a machine. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. But you left the commune, correct? Yes. Was it difficult? No, because we're not a cult. Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past. So the reason we don't see a lot of banshees around is because many still choose to remain in the commune? Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the world. It's for that reason I learned to drive. You seem to be fond of driving. I am. It's like having a mobile fortress. Which is why I find driving calming. Even in traffic? Well... Your mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. When you said everyone had a specific role, what do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Well, we don't have a Banshee Culture Center anywhere. Time to start one then. Perhaps it's best if I use a specific example. Such as my mother's role. Oh? Her role is to trade. In the event that we need to increase our supply or sell our products. Or are simply in need of some negotiating. It's my mother who will do the job. She must travel to the nearest city or town in order to exchange goods. And she's our representative when other communities need to discuss things with us. Right. Everyone's work has equal weight. One is in charge of food and drink. Another is in charge of all of our laundry. Everyone has a responsibility to set up schedules and organize the collection of goods. So, like, does each role only have one bearer at a time? No, sometimes there are two or more, depending on the power needed. It's all about balance. I see. Interesting. Does your mom still fulfill her role to this day? Yes. Although, there are times when I wish she would retire. Why? She is doing a good job with it. But the role truly changed her. Oh. She had to endure years of animosity. She had to negotiate everyone's way out of trouble. Or to simply defend the commune. That is such a heavy burden. It is, but she refuses to accept any help offered to her. Oh, sounds familiar, Rinoa. Why? Because it's become her identity, I think. Oh, you're here. Hi, lady. Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to say something. I'd introduce myself, but I want to hear Renoa's story. Fine by me. Ah, um... It is as Mr. Lucas said. I thought we were already past all that formal stuff. Am I wrong? Well, you still call her lady. But she is! He's got a point there. Shh, the lady is speaking. Okay, sorry. It is, as Lucas said. Our discussion the other day led to the same conclusion for me as well. My mother's protective instincts turned into an angry sense of pride. Oh. So, while she performs her role really well, her anger often gets the best of her. Things are way calmer for our commune now, so I'm thankful for that. But, unfortunately, the damage has already been done. Right. That's when I understood why she was angry, too. If your mom has dealt with haters all her life, and you were pretty much in the front seat for all that? Oof. Tough. I guess I can relate in some ways. The Nekomimi culture is quite strict, although nowhere as rigid as yours. We're heavily stereotyped as being very mid. Mid? Like, mediocre in all ways aside from being pretty and cute. Although, don't get me wrong, I am cute. But it makes me wonder, how much of our survival instincts turned into bad stereotypes? Things have changed so much for everyone, which means we should have moved on from terrible prejudices decades ago, right? Why are so many still stuck with outdated and bad perceptions? Actually, that's exactly why. Life is complicated and change is hard. Learning and unlearning stuff takes time and mental energy, right? And there are billions of living beings in this world. That's why many folks choose to reduce their worlds to a size they can handle. All based on their priorities, of course. I mean, it's no different from how everyone chooses content to consume. Ah, yeah, and sadly, different culture is probably one of the last things on most beings' minds. Unless you already have a vested interest in it, then that's a different story. That makes sense. We all need to survive. I understand that. However, I feel some things just shouldn't be excused. Things we do, the principles we hold. All of it has an impact on others. In one way or another. Right. Yeah, for sure. So... about your show. Yeah? You're in, right? Are you still unsure about the format? Well, I'm still trying to put it all in order on paper, so... kinda? Like, I know I want to do a podcast, a deep dive, and a showcase. But I'm still trying to figure out a great way to fit them all in nicely. Once I'm done, I'll let you know for sure. What are you planning to show anyway? How do you think it'll help the guests? Ooh, curious, aren't we? Basically, I want to cover stuff that's interesting and underrated from around the city. And beyond if it takes off. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Nah, scratch that. I know it'll take off. Not some confidence you have there. Even though you're not even sure what the format will be? I might not know the exact format yet. But all the elements needed to make a good show are locked and loaded already. Really? What are they? Well, there's already so much content out there, right? You can't deny that today's audience gets bored easily too. Something doesn't appeal to them immediately, they'll just click away. We swipe away these days, sir. So, how do you keep them engaged and stick with us? Well, From my experience, you need roughly 5 things down pat to keep a show going. First, the format itself, which ironically is the only thing I don't have. Yet. Anyway, proper format is good consistency. Could be the way the show is cut, how the information flows. It's to build a familiarity with the audience. Makes things easier for the creator, too. Yeah, that makes sense. Next thing you need, topics. Sure, you can have a main theme for your show, like singing or cooking or anything, really. Having a theme is essential, but getting topics flowing is essentialer. Because even singing will need more than one song, right? Same with cooking. You need to show many techniques, recipes, all that jazz. Yeah, it's true. Right? Since the goal of the show is to shine a spotlight on all things underrated, I figure it should start small and nearby, but still have the potential to grow. And what's better for that than exploring this city and its inhabitants in depth? Especially since I'm fairly new here and all. Oh. You get what I'm saying? I can see there are many interesting topics to discuss. Yeah, like locations, events, history. Yes, and many interesting individuals to meet. Definitely. Projects, side projects, plenty of things to cover. Makes sense. What's next? Know your audience. Honestly, in this internet era, you don't need to appeal to everyone. If you do it right, you can target just one type of audience and still get a lot of eyes. Fortunately, I have my base audience already. But since the show will be in a completely new format, a lot of them will reject it. Because people do not like change? That's right. But honestly, that's fine. I'm trying to attract an audience that's more open-minded. And can help elevate the stuff we're gonna spotlight. Like, say, if we cover musicians, they'll go to their sites or live shows. Some cool neighborhood project, they'll be eager to check it out. Cool coffee shop, they'll be interested in visiting. Wink wink. Wonk. Oh. Anyway, you all know what I mean. Next thing is audio quality, great visuals and edits. You know the drill. Yeah, of course. And the last thing you need for a good show is... me. Hey, at least the boy's honest. Hey, what's with the awkward silence? I mean personality and smarts. Find info, you need to be resourceful. Relay information well, you need a good personality, right? Well, I'm your guy. Why? What's so funny? Am I not the perfect guy? Resourceful, huh? Really? Oh, so that's what you're questioning, huh? I'm just saying. Because didn't you say you're new to the city, so... Oh, I see. I see how it is. But you've really thought this through. Yeah, I'm kinda impressed. Thank you. Probably won't be anywhere near as big as your talk show, though. I'll tell you that. Huh? Rumor has it your manager is trying to get your old girl band back together. And I heard there'll be a talk show or something for it. Oh, really? How did you hear that? I have my ways. Damn. I didn't get the info from shady sources, I promise. Well, okay. I'll give you that, resourceful guy. But your information is outdated already. Oh? Because I won't be in the show. Oh, why? Well, I actually like the idea of a comeback. But if it were to happen, I would want new branding, you know? Like a new us, to show we've grown. Ah, I get that. 100%. That's too bad. Why? I think you have a talent for getting people to talk. You're able to read the room with sensitivity. Therefore, I would definitely be interested in watching your talk show program. You think so? Aw, I'm flattered. You're right about that, though. I'm pretty good. But I'd rather express myself through my music, my songs, and my performances, you know? Yes. I understand that very well. Then you want to be our first guest? Me? Why? Yeah, I thought you wanted to highlight independent artists. Well, aren't you making a new kind of music lately, Miss Rachel? So you actually have a side project. Ah, well, yeah, but I was kidding about inviting you earlier, but hey, maybe it could work out after all. Help out a new channel, will ya? You wish. I'm a very busy Nyakomimi. But maybe. Woohoo! What is it? I thought your plan was to have Miss Renoa as your first guest. Oh. Well, about that. Definitely jumping the gun here, but I was kinda hoping you'd be my co-host instead. What? Me? I was gonna ask you later, but Zalgog over here cornered me something fierce. Whoops. Sorry. Why me? I like the way you explain difficult subjects, and I really enjoy talking to you. You have plenty of knowledge and experience from being on the road a lot. And all your stories are so damn interesting. Please, someone needs to offset my chaotic energy. Like contrasting host. Yeah, what's more, she's not nervous talking in front of camera at all. Well, she's a performer. I know. Just saying, she's a natural on camera. So yeah, that's what I was gonna ask later, if you want to be my co-host. Only if you're interested, of course. I might need a moment to consider. Oh, of course. Take your time. However, if you're open to receiving input, are you prepared to receive information that might hurt you? And I'm staying until you tell me everything I missed. Okay. Yeah! The night's still young anyway. We're loading. Oh, that's the day, huh? Damn. I'm not privy to the rest of the conversation. Alright, Monday, November 2nd. Gobbly Labs shut down. Researcher to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. Users of Tomodachi's new stories feature needs a longer duration. For a piece of halfling advice that's seared into my memory. So I drove him around while he was nursing his broken heart. I don't really know why we're discussing my sad stories right now. Eyes on the happy couple. Aww, he wasn't sad so much as cute, though. Well, it's true that you and Mr. Bailey should be in the spotlight, Miss Lua. Or just in the light. Sorry, I'm trying to get to the switch. Ow! Oops. Apologies, Mr. Gala. You're literally solid like a wall. I'll take that as a compliment. Ah, here we go. You all found your way to a seat. I'm impressed. Yeah, we've been here often enough. We know the place like the back of our hand. That's what it means to have regulars. So it does. Now, shall we get this celebration started? Please, I'm so excited. Gotta see all our stuff. Down to ride. Check out my friend's new podcast. Can't click the link. No delivery today, 'cause somebody's launching a podcast. Oh, and we got a new picture of her. Cute, cute, cute. Cute, cute, cute again. That's adrenaline for you. Hang on to that feeling. You call it adrenaline. I call it deep, passionate, irresistible fascination for her husband. Ew. Hey, hey, hey. Don't get too cocky, Mr. Miller. Oh, are you taking Lua's last name, Bailey's? Huh, nah, we're keeping our last names. But I'll be Mr. Miller if it pleases Mrs. Miller. Anything to make you happy. Aw, you always make me melt. Disgusting. Hide. Thank you. Thank you. What in the hetero nonsense? He said, wiping off his tears. How many times must I tell you? It was the City Hall flowers. They make my allergies flare up. Sure, let's go with that. This would be the perfect time for some drinks. I wouldn't say no to something hot for sure. And to something sweet. To something decadent and chocolatey. But let's keep it fresh. There's enough sweetness here to give me a sugar rush. So, in summary, sweet and chocolatey, but with some freshness to it. Alright. So we gotta open with the Choco. Maybe just do a Choco Honey Mint? Choco Honey Mint? Ooh, after midnight. The little fireworks. This was inspired by a sweet evening treat. Hopefully the drink is to your liking. I love it. It's very unique and festive. Very comforting. Exactly what I had in mind. It's fine. High praise from Hyde. You know it. It tastes a bit British. Have you ever been on that side of the pond? I did a bit of traveling in my day. Maybe we ran into each other in the past. Maybe we did. Passing each other like two ships in the night before meeting at the mooring. That's very lyrical. Ha! I blame the mood on you two. All I know about the UK is that British werewolf guy I once met. He went absolutely wild during Fury, but even then, he would beg the wall's pardon after putting his fist through it. Sounds about right. And I imagine you two became great friends? Nah, you know rude vampires are more my type. Hey! Actually, no, I'm not offended. We get new pictures of them at their wedding? No. I think it's a different Aqua, though. That's pretty cute. Pretty cute, pretty cute. Rude vampire and proud of it. That'd look great on a t-shirt. Some idea. I consider that for a Christmas gift. Truck. Right. Guess we should raise a toast. Anyone want to make a speech? Someone? Zelgog maybe? I don't think I'm the right person to give speeches. Oh, you definitely are. If you want to, we'd love to hear you. Well, in that case, thank you for choosing to come to this cafe, Miss Lua, Mr. Bailey. Well, she's Mrs. Lua now, and thank you for making us feel a true part of your lives. Hear, hear! You'll always be a part of our lives now. Absolutely. Short and to the point. Good speech. Your turn, Hyde. Really? Ugh, well, fine. Thank you, Lua and Baileys, for entertaining me and making me consider a counseling career, however briefly. You're a good bunch. That means a lot, Hyde. You've been a very good friend to us. Don't think we're forgetting about you, Gala. Speech time. Right. I don't know you as well as Zelgod, guys, and I haven't helped you nearly as much as Hyde did. But, despite that, you've made me feel welcome. You've immediately made me feel part of your family. May this warmth that you show others always reflect as joy in the family you've starting today. Aw, that was a pretty good wedding speech, buddy. Thanks, man. Really. To the happy couple. To the happy couple. Are your allergies troubling you again, Mr. Hyde? Never think you're out of reach of my retribution. I do apologize. We only serve soft drinks here. Some bubbles would have befitted the situation. Or the occasion. The situation. The situation. We got a hetero situation on our hands. Don't worry about it. As far as I'm concerned, it suits me just fine. Yeah, we're not really drinking booze these days. Oh? Speaking of starting a family, just in case, you know? Oh! And I'm avoiding it in solidarity. That's nice, you guys. Rooting for you. Thanks, Gala. Just imagine. Little purple elves with horns running around everywhere. And thanks, I think, Hyde. I aim to please. Personally, I'm fine with soft drinks as well. Never liked the stronger stuff. It's not lying. Never saw him touch it. Any specific reason why not? Just don't like the taste. Never got used to it, never particularly tried to. People assume I like to drink, especially since I'm a big burly dude, I guess. But, nope. Assumptions like that are annoying to me. I like that you look at it just a taste among others, Gala. Sometimes I want to taste wine, sometimes I just want tomato juice. Definitely. Booze just became this big social thing. But, I for one wish there was a better range of soft drinks. I went to a very expensive restaurant a while ago. They had a soft drink pairing option. They imported some alcohol-free vermouth, homemade some fruit juice. It all tasted really nice and unique. But then they also had edible robots. And they made a miniature forest out of vegetables and dark chocolate. When did you go to a place like that? A while ago with my family. Back when we were still in touch. Bae, I'm okay, sweetie. Well, I make a mean cocktail. There's a hard version and a soft version. Hard version I use vodka. Soft version, I don't use vodka. Fair enough. What else goes into it? A little bit of basil, some lemon juice, pinch of salt, tonic water. That sounds like something I would enjoy. Wait for it. And of course, big dollop of fresh blood. Here it comes. O-type preferably. Universal donors and all that. Ugh. I think this is a joke. Hope this is a joke. And this is why he never gets invited to parties. What do you mean? I'm invited to all the parties. thank you so much for being with us, the three of you. Thank you for having us. It was fun to meet your friends from work, Baileys. And your sister, Lua. She's got a strong character. I respect that. She's impossible, you mean. But I love her to bits. Yeah, took a while to warm up to me at first. Oh, just a year or 3. Probably wanted to make sure you were right for her baby sister. Yeah, that was definitely the reason why. She always thinks of me as some sort of softie that she needs to protect. Well, I mean, compared to her, Gala is a softie. I'd say Gala's a softie compared to many people. Fair enough. But, yes, I think she could take him when he's under fury. Zogog ever moves out, and I'm out of my specialty, I can ask for your sister's number, I guess. You would have to hurry, or you'll have to step over, your primary school friend, Baileys. Marco? I thought I'd caught him staring at her. I bet they didn't leave it at staring. The 2 witnesses. Delightfully cliche, isn't it? You seem to be enjoying the gossip very much, Mr. Hyde. Of course I do. It's how I take my best pictures. Longing glances, touches filled with pent-up desire. Scorn dissimulated in a smirk. Hopefully you captured some pictures of our lovebirds, too. Ah, yes. I really can't wait to see them. Well, that's the downside of film. I know. But it'll be worth it, so I'm happy to be patient. Good girl. In that case, I have a little reward for you. A perfect shot. Oh, look at this, Bay! This is amazing. What a beautifully captured moment, Mr. Hyde. Truly, thank you for doing this, Hyde. Don't mention it. I had an alright time doing it. You can keep this if you want. It's just a Polaroid, but... Aw, no, it's absolutely lovely. It looks so friendly and warm. Just like the wedding we always really wanted to have. Oh, out of coffee? Almost out of game. Man. Yes, once we sifted through the superfluous details, I love that you guys figured that out in the end. I love this picture. Do you only have the one, Mr. Hyde? Why? You wanted to frame it and hang it on your wall? Actually, yeah, something like that. Good thing I saw it coming. If our newlyweds don't object, I have almost the exact same one here for you. No objections whatsoever. Yeah, I'd love that. It would mean a lot to have a little memory of this day hanging around here. Oh, thank you so much. No, thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure where we'd be without you. So I take it you have decided to embrace photography, Mr. Hyde. It would seem so. Ah, come on, tell him! Tell us what? Nothing's been confirmed yet. They're certainly not going back on it. And you aren't either, right? Of course not. Well then. Just tell him the story. It's obvious you're dying to. Don't have to ask me twice. Hyde has already agreed to shoot another wedding. They're a really sweet couple who's been coming to visit their kid at the hospital. Little Rose has been sick for a while. Doctors think she's gonna get better eventually, but no one knows exactly when. So, her parents have decided to get married in her room with her around. Oh, that's a lovely idea. I bet little Rose is thrilled. She is. An entire party next to her bed. Can you imagine? Anyhow, they got to chatting with Hyde. Just like that, he promised to take their pictures pro bono. That's very good of you, Mr. Hyde. It's nothing. I could use the experience so that I can milk my modeling ex-colleagues for their wedding pictures. Sounds like good social redistribution to me. Right? So, does that mean you're sticking around Seattle for good, Hyde? I've got the house and I've got the job. And I've got my own pocket werewolf. So, sounds like I'll be staying here for a little while. Oh, it's great to hear. How's the house coming along? Taking ages, but it'll look good when it's finished. I'm having it redone from scratch, so it's a process. But as a vampire, my needs are little. Particular. Fair enough. I think it's normal to be particular when it comes to your dream home, you know? What would a dream house look like for the two of you? We're not too sure yet. But we're not repeating the same mistakes. No endless Tomodachi scrolling to look at other people's homes. And no overspending or feeling inadequate on my side. My love. It's alright. I'm glad we talked it all through. Lua made me realize that it's fine if I don't earn as much as she does. And if my family doesn't contribute anything. Well, yeah, I hope so. In fact, Lua's mom told me the same during the wedding. Oh, I didn't know you'd talked about it. Don't worry, it went really well. She said what mattered to her is I make her daughter happy. Which is good, because that's what matters to me too. And a happy Lua is a Lua who powers through her job. No, wrong thing to say. Yeah, I really can't consider slowing down my career. Well, maybe a little. When the time comes, but thing is, I don't mind slowing down my career. I've always been the one bringing up the kids topic. It's not that I don't want them, but I was afraid of what it'd do to my work. That makes sense. Women are always expected to do more when it comes to child rearing. Well, not in our couple. We've decided that when we have kids, I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I'll still do some freelance work if and when I have time. Not so much for the money as to keep my brain working. But I'll be taking care of the little ones and of our place. You know, I keep thinking how happy I am that I met you and married you. Not many men would have wanted that. You'd be surprised. Times are changing and so on. Times are making more room for people to follow their wishes. Known many men who would have rather stayed home with their children than go to work every day and almost never see them. You two complement each other well. I think so too. Mr. Miller. Mrs. No, using my family name on you feels wrong. They would throw a fit if they heard you do that. They absolutely would. It's almost tempting. But none of that matters much anyway. Long as we're still Lua and Bailey's. Did we have their last names? Okay, no, we do not have their last names. I couldn't remember for a second. Excuse me. And we're not open for business. You could have taken that in. Well, it sounds like Hyde has found a new way forward. He has, yeah. Oh, we got story. Can I not see it? But they're cute little earrings, and I wish to watch. Missy Crafts. I'm really happy about that. When I first met him, I thought he was a bit mysterious. And honestly, a bit of a jerk. And opinions have not changed at all. Cha-cha! But he's really quite fragile, isn't he? Nothing more solid and more fragile than an immortal. Nothing screws with your head quite as much as having unlimited time. Even elves with their only longish lives have issues. I can imagine. Werewolves are somewhere between elves and humans. And we also struggle with that stuff. Guess the bottom line is, everyone gets bored and confused once in a while, right? The longer you live, the more once in a whiles you get. That makes sense to me. Will say though, mighty happy that he's sticking around. For all that, he can be a difficult one. He also makes life a lot more interesting. And we just really get each other after all this time. You two know what I mean. We really do. At this point, even when we need to take a bit of a time out, we can trust that we'll always find our way back to each other. That's right. You know, he's got a way of finding good people. I mean, like Zogog from the start. You guys. Oh, I'm good people. Chat, he called me good people. Oh. Not that I ever disagreed, but he just really got you right away. He has been very kind to me, and perceptive of me as well. Glad he befriended you two. This chat right now, it's really good. Yeah, you're all right too, Gala. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing more of you. Right back at ya. Listen to that. It's pouring rain again. Ugh. I'd be really cold if I didn't have your jacket, bae. But, are you okay? Yeah, don't worry about me. I always worry about you. And, guess that's kind of my job now. Only if I get to worry about you too. You guys are cute. But you know what's even better than worrying about each other? Not worrying about each other. Point taken. Rainy weddings are meant to be good luck anyway. Always wondered where that came from. Sounds like lip service for the happy couple. To avoid a meltdown if it rains, which must happen often enough. Really? So you don't know? Don't know what? Maybe it's just a thing among elves. Have you heard of it? Are you referring to the goddess's tears legend? That's the one. Never heard of that. It's actually a whole epic in medieval elven poetry. But I can give you the short version. Go on, I'm curious. Alright then. A long time ago lived a powerful goddess. That goddess had many children, but of all her children, one she liked best. They were the shyest and the quietest. When their siblings screamed for attention, they sat aside and played with clouds. When their siblings tormented each other, they silently looked at the stars. When their siblings ran away from the rain, they waited and watched the rain fall. The goddess thought, even if all my children desert me, this one will always be by my side. They are kind and gentle. They will love me and take care of me. She thought of the days ahead and smiled. But one day, as the young godlings sat on the edge of a cloud pondering the world, a gust of wind blew on them and they lost their balance. Oh no. Don't worry, it's not a sad story. Alright then. Carried by the wind, they floated down to the ground, and immediately, they were astonished. There were so many things around them that they'd never seen before. They were both delighted and lost, and they stood rooted in place for many human eras, until a human found them there. Shall we call the godling Aeon and the human Ray, just for clarity? That's gonna help me for sure. I get lost without names. Alright, Aeon and Ray it is. Ray walked up to Aeon and, finding them stunned, guided them forward. They took them to their village and showed them how they lived their life. As days passed by, Aeon started talking to Ray. They discussed stars and planets, clouds and suns. They talked of harvest and young children, of famines and old men. They talked of time and of eternity, and as they looked into each other's eyes, they found both the briefest of moments and the longest era in there. That's how they both knew they were in love. They decided to get married, but both of them wanted the assent of their family. Ray got it without any trouble. Their family were quite fond of Aeon by then. But when Aeon went to see their mother, the goddess... That old hag. Delua! Give her a chance, my love. She improves. But yeah, at first, she wasn't thrilled. In fact, she was outraged that her favorite child should be taken away from her. That reminds me of someone. I promise you, she's a lot better than my mother. Anyway, she got really angry, and she told Aeon, "Get married if you wish, but if you do get married, then you shall wither and die, just like your fiancé." Yuck. And, to nobody's surprise at this point, Aeon said, "I'm alright with that. What's eternity if I can't have Rei by my side?" Down to get married they went. For many hours, the goddess was angry and shouted. Then, for many more hours, she was despondent and sulked while we going through the 5 stages of grief. Then, finally, she turned an eye onto the ground to look at Aeon and Rei. They were in the field where Rei had first found Aeon. There were garlands of flowers, and they were surrounded with people they loved. And, for the first time, Aeon wasn't quiet at all. They were singing and dancing, their eyes sparkling, their hair floating on the wind. And as the goddess saw that for the first time in an eternity, their child was happy. She regretted her bitter words then. But the goddess's word once spoken isn't easily broken. In sadness for her child's mortal days, she started crying. And one by one, her tears hit the earth in a thick cloud of rain. But instead of running from it, Aeon and Rei danced with it. And so the goddess said, "For each tear of mine that falls onto you, may you live another year. And even as your hair turns gray and your skin turns parched, may that year see you both dancing and singing, still in love with each other." And according to Els, that's how he came to be. But I think that's a bit far-fetched. My love, are you tearing up? It's nothing. You're just really beautiful sometimes. You're a born legend teller, Mr. Baileys. That was an astonishing rendition of that story. Yeah, that was epic. Not gonna look at Rain the same way now. Ah, it's just a silly legend. It's not silly at all. And you're right. The goddess is a lot better than your mother. Told ya. My history with Rain is a lot simpler. I just really love it when it rains outside and you're all warm indoors. Yeah, that's a very cozy feeling. My bedroom when I was a little girl was on the top floor, so I could hear the rain fall at night when I was in my bed. It was great. I wish we lived in a world where everyone had that. A place to be safe while the rain falls outside. For sure. It's him. Ah, look! Here's at least another someone who's safe from the rain right now. I forgot about our little kitty friend. Hey, little kitty friend. Oof, that's a wet little guy. Oh, poor Gala. Did he just shake rain all over you? Yeah, he did a little, but that's fine. He's a cute one. What's he doing here, though? Is he your cat? Ah, no, but he's been around a couple of times. I do remember seeing him a week or so ago. He's not any friendlier than he was then. No, he's not especially aggressive either. As long as you're not a fed. Eh, maybe he's adopting this place. Wouldn't be the first. That's pretty much how you got Hyde, too. Now that's an apt comparison. Seems that he might be looking for something, though. Or someone? Well, if that's the case, he hasn't found them yet. He came by another time a few days ago and was actually quite helpful. But he didn't look settled then either. Yeah, there he goes. Very mysterious. Mysterious kitties. What did I miss? The cat, apparently. Ah, yes, I saw it go. What was that about? We're not entirely sure. It's come by a handful of times. Doesn't stay very long or ask for anything. I was saying that he might be looking for someone. Ah, perhaps he is. In many traditions, cats are depicted as having special foresight. Messengers between worlds, so to speak. He may know something that we don't, or see something we can't see. That's just what they want you to believe. Looking mysterious to get food and cuddles. Yeah! Yeah, you looking mysterious over there to get food and or cuddles? He doesn't care about the cuddles, he just wants the food. I was saying that reminds me of someone, actually. No comment. Haha. Anyhow, what was that call about? That was the interior designer about the house. For some reason, he needs to know the exact size of my turntable, as well as whether I wanted walnut or oak floors. I just want floors I can walk on. That's surprising. I thought you'd be more particular about decoration, Hyde. I am particular, in the sense that I want it to look good. But he's got no clue what to do to get there. I mean, you've seen his car. It's not, you know, peak design trends. That car served me right, thank you very much. I remember when a certain werewolf didn't want to drive me around. Shouldn't have brought that up. Truce! Why don't you help Hyde with decorating then, Gala? Why, indeed. My job? Time? Your job? Time? I see. Everyone's a critic, but the truth is, Gala has no understanding of color, material, or shape. I'm a lazy interior decorator at best, but Gala is an interior designer's walking nightmare. Not true. I just go for functional things. That's what people say when they got no taste. Yeah, maybe my taste in vampires is the problem here. I think your taste in vampires is your one saving grace. Ugh. You guys sound like you're gonna be just fine. Indeed. You know, being like this, all together, when it's dark and damp, feeling good and safe, and home. It's a pretty rare feeling in that kind of public place. I think the kinda is key here. As far as I can remember, it's never felt like a strange space to me. It's my space that I'm lucky enough to share with other people I like. Definitely feel the same way. Thanks for that. I'm glad that's how it feels to you. Patrons' comfort has always been our priority. Goal very much achieved then. That, and also, you all are alright. Sounds like everyone's gonna be busy with our own stuff for a while. But, can't wait to come back here and see your faces again. Whether in a week, a month, or a year. I know it's gonna be a good time. Cheers to that. Hear, hear. Ha! Y'all are welcome anytime, separately or together. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you get up to. We'll definitely pop by to give you news, and to get Fury remedies, and to listen in on the drama. Can't wait to welcome you back. What you looking at? Oh, think the rain is over. And we kept you up for a while already. Yeah, we should all use the dry spell to get back home. Consider the night called. You go first, guys, or we'll be stepping on each other's toes. Alright, good night. Good night. Aw, good night, you two, you crazy kids. Let's go, darling. Let's. Oh, good night. Thanks again for being with us. Tonight, and on other nights. Aw, thank you for everything. Truly. Have a good rest. Will do. Get out of here, you lovebirds. You guys coming? Yeah, just hold the door for me a second longer. Bae, what are you doing? I'm carrying you over the threshold, of course. That's on the way into the home, not on the way out of the bar. I can do both. You're silly. Maybe, but I love you. Bustling, busy, and a buzz. People whose thoughts I can hear almost as well as my own by now. Whose success and failures matter to me as much as my own. I suppose that's what it feels like, to have a chosen hive. Cute babies. Chocobi Miraku. Oh, I expected that to be like the end. But We on October 3rd now. This is much longer than the first one. Fire director resigns in wake of shocking leaks. Heir of American business royalty disowned over choice of wife. Killer algae. The new invasive species? Who knew releasing killer algae was a bad idea? Somehow this feels like deja vu. Oh yeah, I guess we didn't finish his whole plot line, huh? I was just like, alright, that's cool, bye. I think by the end of it... Oh wait, I can like their things? I'm in this industry for the love of it, not to keep having fun. It's the mindset, I'll keep moving forward. I could have been liking these things the whole time. Still can't watch the videos. Aw, the babies holding hands. Look at all these cuties. All these cuties, and I could have been liking them the entire game. Hey. What's cracking? Aside from the thunder outside, that is. Yep, deja vu. What? Ah, nothing. Everything's fine. Everything I need to avoid another blackout. That's good news. You know, this weather has kind of grown on me. Really? Yeah. Not something I'd like to have forever, of course, but thunder no longer sounds so angry to me. Interesting. What does it sound like to you? No idea. Just not scary anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna order something. Perfect. What did you like? Make me whatever I ordered a couple of weeks ago. Couple of weeks ago? Yeah, like on Monday, 2 weeks ago. Right, of course. You were promoting new types of tea, I think. One you gave me was pretty tart. I see. So yeah, make me whatever you gave me that day. I think... Did I just give him the triple biscuit? I think I just gave him the triple biscuit. You'll try. There you go. Freshly brewed cup of hibiscus for you. So tart. Sheesh. Still, taste takes me back to my grandpa's summers. This would be much better cold, though. It'll ease the tartness a bit. Yeah, you make it into the aqua fresca. It's a classic. So, any plans to serve cold drinks in the near future? Not sure. But if I ever do, I'll keep you posted. Roger that. How are you, officer? How's work? Work, huh? Well, it's only been a couple days since I was here, but I admit, a lot has happened. Oh? Yeah, for starters. Word has spread that parking on Bourne Street's no longer safe. Because of the vandalism? Yeah. I really don't want it to escalate, you know? I don't want the story of the street to be rewritten into something bad. Makes sense. So what did you do? What makes you think I did anything? Just a guess. Well, you're not wrong. The day after our last talk, I paid the old gnomes a visit and had a chat with them. Oh? What'd you talk about? We talked about what could happen to them and the area due to the vandalism they committed. They were remorseful, to a point, because they're upset about what happened to the remains of their friend. Right. All they wanted was to create something memorable that would stay in everyone's mind, one way or another. Even in a bad way. That's what I thought they were going for, too. Turns out, it's not the case. They just wanted to create something memorable. Something that gets everyone talking. But when I gave them the hypothetical scenario with rumors getting out of control, and how folks will spin the whole thing into something else, they were a bit stunned, honestly. Was it because they didn't think of the consequences that far ahead? That's right. Told them it could potentially lead to the street being closed because it would be deemed unsafe. Or maybe even rebuilt into something completely different. Which would effectively erase all trace left of their friend. I mean, if it's in downtown Seattle, it's gonna be condos. Somebody's gonna sneeze and it's gonna be a bunch of empty $1 million condos. Come on. Come on. So they decided to stop right there, right then. Interesting. But, you know, I get their need to keep the memory alive. Even if what they did was a bit misguided. I understood. Still, what they did was not the way to go about it. And honestly, I'm still trying to wrap my head around all this. All this memory stuff. Shows that I, and the world probably, need to learn a lot more about fairy folk in general. I agree. So, what did you do next? Did you arrest them? No. All I did that day was chat with them. I wanted a clearer picture on everything. Including the old fairy market and all. I also shared the story about my grandpop. And in the end, so whatever I decide to do, they'll accept. So I went home. Let's see. You know, my daughter asked what happened. Now, since she gave me good advice on the case and everything, I told her the whole story. About the street. About the tree. Wow, that's really everything. Anyhow, after our talk, I guess she started looking into the fairy folks' history. One of the videos she did? I have no clue what to call them. Videos over self-packing orders while talking about stuff. Ah, I see. I reposted on my Tomodachi a couple days ago. Oh, I see. She basically talked to her viewers about what she learned in the video. About your case? No, no. Only things she's learned on her own. Got it. That's great, though. You never know. Maybe through her video, curiosity will spread. Get everyone wondering about that piece of disappearing history. You're right. Who knows what the future holds? Lucas is in the house! Yo! Hey! What's up, what's up, what's up? Hey, and you, Pops, how goes it? Oh, good. You're in nice spirits, aren't you? Always. Anyway, Pops, what's shaking? I think I should be the one asking you that. What's with all the excess energy? You're right, and I probably should explain. But first... Dear Zalgog, may I put in an order? You may. I'd like a blue pea latte with super cool latte art on top. Alright, let's get you to pee latte. Brusque. It's very cute that everyone's ordering like their first drinks. Latte art. Alright. Let's do this thing. We got our milk. We pour. Let's give it a little twist. A little pour. A little twist. A little pour. A little twist. A little pour. Oh, oh, we almost actually got something going here. Okay. Woo. Woo. Okay. Oh my god, we're stuck spinning. We're stuck spinning. Okay. A little bit of this. A little bit of this. Okay. We need more milk. Okay. Yeah. We'll do a little... Oh yeah, we can swirl these little dots we left. There we go. It's Spooky Ghost. Spooky Ghost. Serve it. With a masterpiece on top for you. Masterpiece. Bam. Look at it. It's a spooky ghost. Anyway, cheers! Nice! Thanks! So, what's up, kid? All's well, Pops. Waiting for the lady to arrive. Oh, Miss Renoa's coming? Yep, she should be here soon. Last couple of days have been really intense for us. In fact, I didn't sleep at all until last night. Why? Let's just say we've been busy cooking up stuff. What? What is it? I know you're a hustler, kid. Your schedule's probably not like everyone else's. But hope you won't drag others into unhealthy habits unnecessarily. Although I know next to nothing about banshee biology. Doesn't she do late night deliveries? Oh? Yeah, sometimes she does deliveries until morning. Oh, never mind, kid. Forget everything I said earlier. Phew! I was like, oh man, what stupid thing did I do this time? Nah, I was just pulling your leg. You're both adults. I was just playing around as the nosy, annoying old guy. Still, good that you guys are talking. I think they might be doing more than talking. You know what I'm doing with my life. Breaking out of the mold one video at a time. Fried noodles, excellent taste. Not Avenged Sevenfold, by which I mean Avenger Stevenfold. Alright. Oh, we finally got Georgie's. Trying to be a father to 3 great kids. Oh, yeah, sorry about the spooky ghost on his latte. Sorry. It's a little ghost that says a cab. Yeah, no kidding. That's what I mean by me doing stupid things, too. Sometimes I don't slow down enough to see the forest for the trees, you know? It happens. As long as you're aware of it and take a step back from time to time. Yep. Oh, welcome, Mr. Noah. Hello. Lady, finally, you're here. Oh, good evening, miss. Hi. Everyone. Was the traffic bad for you? Not at all. I had to deliver something before I came. That's why I'm a bit late. I apologize. Nah, you're not late. I'm just early. Well, did you like anything to drink? Oh, yes, please. I'd like a cup of mild coffee, sweetened with honey, if you would. Ooh, no coffee. The coffee, honey. Ho, ho, ho. Alright, we'll mix her up. Honey coffee. Bam. That's what I used to order back in the day. Really? So, what's really been happening with you two? This kid stayed up for days for something, apparently. That include you as well? Yes, but those are just my regular working hours. See? And I thought we were done talking about that, Pops. What the heck? I'm not done playing the role of annoying, nosy old guy, that's all. Jeez. Well, as you probably know, especially if you follow Matichil, we started a vlog/podcast thing. Right. My daughter watched the first episode yesterday. Did she like it? She loved it. Heard her laughing all the way. I'm glad. So, what is this vlog/podcast thing, really? Yeah, please, clarify. Saw you had this walk-around session in the episode. Thought podcasts are supposed to be voice only. Like a radio show, but you don't need to catch it live? Well, nowadays there are a lot of podcasts with videos. Voice is still the most important part, though, and we did have the Carpool podcast later in the episode. Usually, there will be 2 versions of the same episode. The voice-only one on audio streaming platforms, and the full video posted on video streaming platforms. Ah, I see. Sounds difficult to create both at the same time. Must require a lot of planning, doesn't it? It does! If you're not the Lucas, that is. Thanks to my editing and interviewing skills, you can catch the action session in the voice-only version all the time. I see. It won't be possible to make the episode as compelling, though. Without Lady Renoa giving us good information to make the episode work. Somehow her voice really resonates well in the mic. It was a joy to edit it into the narration. Also, Rachel was probably the best first guest we could have gotten. Even got a sneak preview of her new singles. First episode got tons of views because of that. Really? That's great. But I wonder if that was cleared by her manager. Probably not. She knows what she's doing, I'm sure. See why you two stayed up for days now. Aw, sounds great, y'all. So, Miss. Yes? You enjoying your new role as show co-host? Well, it's interesting so far. I'm learning a lot of new skills. So I am eager to keep working on it. All the while I keep looking for auditions. And honing my craft. That's all I needed to know. I might have to leave soon. Huh? Why? I haven't eaten anything substantial since this morning. It's a really busy day. Oh, word? Let's go then. Aw, you can stay. I'll just go for a quick bite and come back. Nah, let's go. We're partners, right? Besides, we still have a lot of things to discuss. Huh? You're right. Okay, if you're fine with it. I think it's time for us to go. I mean, for me? Roger that. Let's get going then. See you later, Pops. Good luck with everything. You too. Bye. See you again soon. Goodbye. Look at him go. Living the dream of midlife crisis men everywhere. So, just you and me now. Nothing wrong with that. I have to go soon too, though. Duty calls. Oh, Freya! Freya, you live! Hello! How are ya? Freya! It's been like 3 years and you still have the same phone case. That's admirable. Heard you've been going around the world, huh? Around the world is a bit much. But I've been somewhere. Oh, I'm glad to see you here, Freya. Well, much as I'd like to stay and chat, duty calls. Aw, that sucks. I missed you. Well, see you later then, Georgie. Yeah. Don't forget to tell the truth, okay? Later. I will. Let me move over there. So, my buddy, my pal, my good friend, Zalgog, what's up? Why didn't you tell me you were coming? Before you start blaming me, it was a last-minute thing. Even I didn't know I was gonna be back so soon. So, what makes you back sooner than expected? Well, maybe I'll tell you after a drink. Hey, you remember my very first order ever? Espresso? Yep, you have a good memory. First time I was here, it was raining as hard as it is now. Thought nothing was open anymore until I saw your shop. Your espresso was one of the best coffees I've ever had. Thanks. One espresso for me, please. Aw, Freya's coffee special. That's nostalgic. Bam. There you go. Cup of triple shot espresso for you. Great! This deep aroma and such stellar flavors. Thanks. So, mind telling me why Officer Georgie said what he said? Which part? Something about telling me the truth? Well, about that. Okay. I'm leaving for a writer's residence soon. It's really, really far away. What? I know. It was impulsive. Something I did on a whim. I know. Me and my old buddy sent the application form, like, last month, not really expecting anything. But we got accepted, and somehow it's for this year's rotation. Which means I need to pack and get ready really soon. It's not a scam, is it? Of course not. How long is it gonna be? I don't know, probably a few months. Might try to keep traveling after that. Okay. Are you sad? Nope. Don't be sad while I'm gone, okay? I said I'm not sad. Aww. Anyway, tell me what's been happening all this time I've been gone. Should be a lot of juicy stories waiting for me, right? Huh. You have no idea. Spill it. Everything. Alright. So it started around 2 weeks ago. Yo! Aqua's still working on her game while Myrtle focuses on her job. It's clear they still have some snags in communicating with each other, but they've made up. Silver and Amanda's trip took them quite a bit further than they expected. And Pearl appears in a number of their selfies from London, Sydney, and the Mongolian steppe. Hyde's reputation as a dreamy, sensitive wedding photographer spread all around Seattle. And Gala is fond of qualifying him in those exact terms to Hyde's obvious displeasure and secret joy. Lua and Bailey's bought a little house with large windows, a small garden, and an extra bedroom. Bailey's has been using it as a workspace, but stands ready to fulfill a whole other function when the time is right. The Neko Shell by Arami collaboration was a success as a new single was released on time. Even though the reviews are mixed, her true fans love it, and that's all that matters, she said. In spite of its impromptu nature, their first vlogcast was a success, especially with Rachel's appearance boosting the views. Lucas's team joined the production a few episodes later, and they're thinking about eventually covering their home states and communities. Fortunately, the vandalism ended before the rumors could worsen. Aww, sometimes a lone officer can be seen placing flowers where the dead tree once stood. That's sweet. Yeah, in memory of the original developer, who passed away due to complications from asthma, which is deeply tragic. Pretty good. Less heavy-handed than the first one, but certainly not exactly casual about its messages. That's always a little bit of an issue when it comes to... I don't want to just say queer media, because, like, you know, it's a problem in, like... A lot of the times, I think people approach storytelling with the message they want to tell, and they don't necessarily, they forget that the mantra of show don't tell applies to the moral heart of the story you're trying to tell as well. Is like, if you read something like, you know, Madame Bovary or like The Great Gatsby, nobody actually stops in the middle of it to have a little monologue about how, like, damn, material greed, man, that shit sucks. It's like, you know, one in the life you don't have is like totally like a big bummer, and here's a completely out of character like diatribe about that. And it's certainly not just games that are guilty of it, although I feel like you just run into it more often because games writing in general gets a little, like, disrespected. Pour moi? Oh my god. And like, these coffee talk games certainly suffered from that a little bit, where they forgot to show their morals and instead merely told them strongly. I know my wife was a little bouncy off of penny larceny because every time she looked up to actually see the stream, it was one of the heavier-handed moments. It's like, normalize pronouns, yes. Fine and good with me. But make it flow a little easier in the dialogue the way like a real person actually would? I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm getting at. Sometimes it be that way. Anyway, we got the post-credit scene. Let's see where this fits into the MCU. Alright, Miss Renoa, hello again. Hello. I dropped something here a long time ago, so I'm here to get it. Huh? What item was it? It's fine, I've got it. It was right under this seat. Really? Huh. I always made sure to check everything before closing, too. There are times when we simply miss things. Particularly if it's a task we've performed numerous times. That's true. I guess it's a sign for me to double-check everything. It may, or it may not be. I have a feeling you'll find something of interest either way. There's even the possibility of gaining a complete understanding of everything. Or everyone. Pardon? I didn't quite catch that. Have a good evening, Zalgog. Okay. Have a safe trip, Mr. Noah. Huh. Yeah, well, looks like no one else will be coming in tonight. May as well go check on... What was that? Sounded like it came from inside the drawer? What the? The missing items are here! But they vanished a while ago. Now what is really going on? So it'll be the fidget spinner. You've now seen part of the image, but there are still many details to discover. So I never gave the apartment key back. I don't know who that was. I was waiting for someone to ask for it, you know? I didn't want to just be like, here's your card key. Key of cards. Huh. Hum. Crazy shit, you know? Crazy shit. Yeah, what does the endless mode constitute? What does that constitute? Oh, free brew or challenge mode. Ho ho ho. Oh, I guess we can just, like, make up drinks. What happens if we do the coffee ginger? Ginger coffee. Oh, we can switch it to whoever we want. Cute. What about coffee mint? Ooh, mint coffee. Well. What about... See, blue pea flower lemonade is, like, delightful. And pink. But I'm telling you, it got it mixed up. It's got the hibiscus change in color with lemon. See? Hibiscus doesn't turn purple with lemon. Blue pea flower turns purple with lemon. These are shenanigans. Shenanigans. Absolute shenanigans. Shenanigans. But yeah, make Make a nice lemonade. But like, okay, so make the lemon syrup like you would make for a lemonade, and then put it in a like iced blue butterfly pea flower like tea instead. Mwah. It's good. The kind of grassiness of the pea flowers like really kind of offsets the tartness of the lemon. It's good stuff. And it's pink and it's cute. Nobody's ever turned down pink and cute. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, what if we just did milk, cinnamon? Hit me. Cinnamon milk. Damn. Damn. Guess we're going back to the main menu.